It has been said that the Italians are a population of saints, navigators, poets and gamblers. However, in recent years, it appears that they have become more inclined to experience and achieve their dreams, hopes and passion for sports by betting. In 1996, the Italian betting market was estimated at approximately $12,350 million, with a growth of some $2,000 million in comparison to 1994. The betting market is controlled by the Ministry of Finance, and licenses are assigned to public and private organizations. State revenue from betting goes in part to educational, cultural, artistic, touristic and sporting activities. In the case of Totip, a Sisal product, state revenue goes to the improvement and increase of the national horse stock. The Ministry of Finance operates the Lotto game, all lottery games, and the popular and emergent Gratta Vinci scratch card game, which was launched 2 years ago. CONI, the Italian National Olympic Committee, operates the Totocalcio and Totogol soccer pool games. Unire, the Unione Nazioni Incremento Razza Equine, manages all horse games through licensed operators such as Sisal. The global success seen in the overall market is not evident in all games. While the Lotto and lotteries are doing very well, other games, such as Totocalcio, are suffering a period of crisis. It is possible, on the other hand, to talk about a boom in the betting on horse races. In 1996, Italians staked more than $3,824 million on horse races, overtaking for the first time Lotto, which generated $3,659 million, while football-based games Totocalcio and Totogol generated a further $2,118 million. Sisal.it Italia, a private company, is the protagonist in the booming area of horse games. It was founded in 1946 by 3 journalists, Geo Molo, Fabio Jäger and Massimo della Pergola. They set up the first pool game based on football, called Totocalcio, and within a few months of the launch, they saw the entire nation learning to play on the Sisal betting slip. After having ceded Totocalcio to CONI in 1948, Sisal consolidated its national organization and invented and was authorized to operate, on behalf of Unire, another extraordinary game called Totip. From the date of the launch, the 30th of May 1948, the Totip game has seen uninterrupted growth, culminating in a real explosion during the 80s. Increasing turnover from 5 million in 1977 to approximately 206 million in 1996. And the growth continues today. In 1991, Unire made the important decision to allow the Tris game, which involves forecasting the order of finishing for the first 3 horses in a race, to also be taken off track, which gave another tremendous boost to Sisal's growth. Within a short period of time, the Sisal organization succeeded in being able to accept the new Tris game in each of its 14,000 points of sale. The results speak for themselves. Total turnover grew from 50,500,000 in 1990 to 674 million in 1995 to 1,429 million in 1996. In 1995, total turnover on the Tris game was still some way behind that of Totocalcio, the gap being some $1 billion. But 365 days were enough to write a completely different story. 1993 was for Sisal the year of the technological jump. the creation of the largest and most modern computer network in Italy to be used in betting shops to accept the Tris and Totip games. The Sisal online system consisted of a national operations centre in Milan, linked to 14 local data processing centres, each one located in a regional office. Some 14,000 terminals situated in points of sales are networked through to the National Operations Centre by way of 800 dedicated phone lines. The points of sale are used by some 25 million people, who each week play at least one game. And there is a point of sale in 95% of the cities and towns that have a population of more than 5,000 people. The Sisal online system manages the complete process of placing games, registering all details of the game, and identifying winning games. The technologically advanced terminals are able to accept games for a number of different events and provide a number of different services. Due to its sophisticated computer network, Sisal was also able to inaugurate a service on behalf of the National Railways, selling in its points of sale ticket and subscriptions issued by the terminals. In 1996, the family of games grew bigger, as Sisal obtained the Enalotto game management contract from the Ministry of Finance. If taking the contract was a gamble, we can happily say that Sisal has won. Enalotto, that previously suffered a decline in popularity, quickly regained lost market share and popularity with the introduction of new additional ways of playing, and also immediate payments of winnings. This has been made possible thanks to Sisal's well-tested computer network. Efficient organization and high technology makes the Sisal Group successful in a number of linked sectors of business. The main business within the group, 52 weeks a year for the last 48 years, has been the management of pool games through points of sale in bars and tobacconists or dedicated shops. The Totip game was improved in 1995 with the addition of a 7th race and renamed Totip Plus. The new Totip Plus introduced a jackpot concept, creating the ability to win very high prizes. The current record payout paid during 1996 is $2,353,000. It's also the only pool game in Italy that pays 4 winning dividends: 10, 11, 12 and 14. In 1 year between 1995 and 96, Tris more than doubled its volume of bets, growing from a total of $674 million to a total of some $1,400 million. Tris had started in 1958 on a 1-event-per-week basis and has been progressively extended so that it is now possible to play the game 4 times a week. Enalotto, previously managed by Coni, has, after a long period of decline, recovered to earlier levels of turnover. As the game is a game of chance and its results are highly unpredictable, the game is very rewarding. The second sector of the Sisal activity concerns its presence in the Totip betting market through the Sisal.it company, which operates 31 specialized Totip betting shops open 6 days a week. Sisal.it is part of a national Totip betting system operating on behalf of the horse racing authorities, and the Sisal system must ensure that all details of the bets placed in the shops are instantly registered and transmitted to the appropriate racetrack by way of the computer network. The third sector regards the management of 4 of the most important Italian gallop and trot horse tracks in the cities of Florence and Naples. Racing takes place throughout the year, And in addition to the normal racing services, racegoers can bet both on the so-called totalizator and with authorized bookmakers.
It's a rich man's world.
The fourth sector of Sisal's activity is publishing. The importance of communications in the racing and betting worlds persuaded Sisal to acquire the most important newspapers in this sector: Cavalli e Corse and Trotto Sportsman. In 1996, Sisal added a new newspaper to the range, Tutto Tris and Totip, which was dedicated to all aspects of the Tris and Totip Tote games. The fifth and currently last sector is golf. During 1997, the golf circle of Borgogno, located in the lake area north of Milan, will open. It is the largest and most prestigious golfing enterprise ever created in Italy, with 2 18-hole courses and more than 200 villas at disposal of the members. Sisal, with its focus on advanced technology and new business opportunities, has had a site on the internet for more than a year. Information on the Totip Plus, Enalotto and Tris games can be obtained on the site, and all important racing and betting news is fed into the site by Sisal's newspapers. The expert player can access the most sophisticated information available: tables for calculation of betting systems for Totip Plus and systems for Enalotto. Another instrument that Sisal has always used, and that has been strengthened recently, is communication. At the end of 1996, Sisal launched a new publicity campaign using a well-known actress in the role of the blindfolded Grecian goddess.
Pronto, Sisal? Ufficio di bendata? Ah, è lei con la Santi. Come? Un altro fortunato da baciare. E quanto vincerà? 2 miliardi. Ma allora è Totip. Ah, me lo bacio proprio volentieri. Sì, così faccio un po' di pulizia, che vedi.
Ma lei l'ha bendata!
Bendata. Soprattutto Dea.
Ma ha baciato! Ma questa è la volta buona che smetti di lavorare, va!
Totip, la fortuna viene giocando.
Chi devo baciare? Ah, Enalotto. Prendi il cappuccino. Vabbè, vado.
Beh, che me lo dà un bacetto?
Va. Allora, ho vinto! Sì, e col fatto che Enalotto paga subito, stamattina neanche un cappuccino. Ma gliene offro 100! Uno basta, grazie. Risponde la segreteria della Dea Bendata. Lasciate un messaggio dopo il beep. Prenderei anche una briochina.
Enalotto, la fortuna viene giocando.
Pronto, Sisal? Ufficio di bendata? Un altro. Ah, ma sta triste è uno stress. È troppo facile. Dove? Via Ceresio. Aspetta che me lo sento.
Buongiorno!
Ma non t'ho già baciato l'altro ieri?
Infatti, guardi un po'.
Bello, d'oro.
Tris, la fortuna viene giocando.
To achieve all this, Sisal has a structure composed of 14 regional offices, some 250 employees, and some 80 local agents. Its turnover has grown from 188 million in 1990 to 1,500 million in 1996. Sisal knows that success cannot be achieved by improvisation, even in a country of poets, saints and navigators like Italy, and is therefore continually identifying new projects that are based on organization and technology that are regarded as the only secret to win in the big game of the market.
From Mr. Goldfinger.
Sisal. When playing is a serious matter.